you. Hello, everybody. Do we have any cowboys in the room? By show of yeehaw, let's hear it. That was pretty good. This is for anybody that said yeehaw. This is an old Leadbelly tune. When I was a cowboy out on the western plain, when I was a cowboy out on the western plain, well, I made me $500,000 just pulling on the bridle rein. Come a cow-cow-yippee, cow-cow-yippee-I. Come a cow-cow-yippee, cow-cow-yippee-I. Oh, the hardest battle ever on the western plain. Oh, the hardest battle ever on the western plain. Well, me and a bunch of cowboys ran into Jesse James. Come a cow-cow-yippee, cow-cow-yippee-I. Come a cow-cow-yippee, cow-cow-yippee-I. Well, me and a bunch of cowboys ran into Jesse James. Me and a bunch of cowboys ran into Jesse James. And those bullets started flying like a hot night summer rain. Come a cow-cow-yippee, cow-cow-yippee-I. Come a cow-cow-yippee, cow-cow-yippee-I. Well, rode up to my gal's house. She was in a rocking chair. Rode up to my gal's house. She was in a rocking chair. And she said, oh, Western cowboy, please don't you leave me here. Come a cow-cow-yippee, cow-cow-yippee-I. Come a cow-cow-yippee, cow-cow-yippee-I. Well, now if your house catches fire and there ain't no water around, if your house catches fire and there ain't no water around, throw your baby out the window, let the doggone house burn down. Come a cow-cow-yippee, cow-cow-yippee-I. Come a cow-cow-yippee, cow-cow-yippee-I. Come a cow-cow-yippee, cow-cow-yippee-I. Thank you. Hello, Cary. We are so happy to be here. We are Rachel Sumner and Traveling Lights. This is our first time in Cary, but we're enamored. We came all the way down from Boston last night, and this is a fun one.
It's like there's someone like on the side of the stage putting up, cheer. Fantastic, thank you.
Top marks so far, Cary. Well, we came down from Boston, and we're just so happy to be here. We're we're going to play a lot of original songs. That was a Lead Belly tune that we opened with. We like to set the stage that way. But this next one is an original song that was inspired by a walk through the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City. I heard snaps, yes. This is the best show. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I was walking through the Metropolitan Museum of Art. I was in the Renaissance wing, to be exact. And I came face to face with a portrait of a very beautiful woman. And in her hand was the very severed head of a man. See, this is why we start out with the lead belly. Then we get to the decapitation. Okay, so this gal, turns out her name is Judith, and she very nearly made it into the Bible. She was relegated to the Apocrypha because her story was thought to be a little scandalous, but she was very brave, and we love a very brave lady. And so I wrote a song telling her story. This is called The Book of Judith. Hair wild crawling down her collarbone, black ivy sprawling on a wall of stone. Judith uncovered her old vanity, marking the end of her widowing grief. Dust billowed up from the coarse painter's sheet and settled on top of the gold fleur-de-lis that topped off the mirror frame in her face. She opened the armoire and pulled out her lace. Oh, I'd make you a saint if I could. Oh, I'd make you a saint if I could. A king's army keen on destroying her home had cornered her people, they'd nowhere to go, and no one was daring, though all were despairing. Oh, but dear Judith, men run unfettered through muck and through mire, and some are run through by the sword of desire. And Judith, she knew this, so with wine and spite toward the encampment she ran through the night. Oh, I'd make you a saint if I could. Oh, I'd make you a saint if I Well, Judith's allure was the key to the border, and she made her way to the general's quarter. She offered him secrets, poured wine heavy-handed. She wore him down just as she planned it. Red was the color of the setting sun. Red, the fine satin dress she had on. Now red is seeping through where he once lay asleep, and Judith's returning his sword to its sheath. As soon as the cardinal dawn lit her path, she made her way with the crimson soap sack, her kith and her kin crying victory when she offered the head of her, and in
it for Cat Wallace on the fiddle, everybody.
Great.
Oh, wow. We're only 2 songs in. This is great. Okay, well, we're going to tell you a little bit about the music scene in Boston. It's fabulous, but I don't know. I'm getting good vibes of Cary. I think we're moving to Cary. There's a really fantastic music scene in Boston, and sometimes folks invite a bunch of musicians over. The parties are not like frat parties. They're more focused on songs and playing old songs or playing old fiddle tunes. And Kat invited Mike and I to one of these, which was in a 3rd-story walk-up in a living room in Cambridge. And we had a fabulous time, and there were some characters there. And I had to write a song about the night. So every word of this song is true. And I changed no names. The hazards of inviting a songwriter to your shindig. Okay, this is called Wallflower. Sweet Else is giving stick and pokes to anyone who asks. Someone else is holding court atop a beer box stack. Atop a beer box stack. She's singing from her toes of ships and sailors' woes, of ships and sailors' woes. Fiddle bows get rosined up while Jimmy picks a tune. Chairs are scarce, but Emma put a pallet down for you, a pallet down for you. Sitting knee to knee with strangers sawing strings, with strangers sawing strings. Careful not to knock a glass bolt, Archie bolts upright. Belts out a brash and crash refrain. The room joins the reprise. The room joins the reprise. He's singing about the lads, the cheeky night they had, the cheeky night they had. Tim catapults into a poem about a pheasant pucker. Such risky rhymes, he must have been a really pleasant fellow, a really pleasant fellow. Will or won't you slip? Tongue twister, tightrope trick. Tongue twister, tightrope trick. The revelries and joy are bright in this here dim lit room. When song and throng are right, even we wallflowers will bloom. We wallflowers will bloom. You guys thought we were gonna say a bad word. Not yet. The night's young.